voice of the episode.
Hello and
what's
welcome to
going
Pot
on.
of the Dead. I am Nicholas.
I'm Dustin.
And I'm Natasha.
On today's episode, we are covering the 1990 classic film Troll 2. But before we do that, let's hit that intro music. All right. So, coming into this week's episode, what is your guys' history with Troll 2?
I had no history. That's it.
This was my first and second watch, and I'm in love.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have been better off not watching this.
Oh,
We're about to fuck you up with some truth.
This is probably like easily fifth, sixth watch for me. I own this on Blu-ray. It's straight up just like the perfect depiction of it should have never happened, but it did. And we're all just happy that it exists in this world. Because if anything, this shows if you just have enough gumption, you can fucking make a movie too. Right? Like this got made. People watch this all the time. And it's great.
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino once pitched a Silver Surfer movie, and it didn't get made. But this did.
Damn. Perspective.
So this movie was roughly made for about $325,000, which some people also suspect is actually too high because some numbers say like $100,000. So if we take that into consideration, right? 1990, $100,000. If I remember correctly, The Void was made for roughly that price, like in I think it's like 2013 or so, 2015. So this $100,000 in 1990 is like $10 billion. I don't know how money works.
Pretty sure you nailed it with that.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
But shocker, did not have a wide release. Not even sure that it had a release because there is a documentary made about this film called Best Worst Movie. And the kid that plays the boy lead, I don't have his name in front of me right this second. I'll bring it up. But he didn't even see the film until he got the VHS copy of it for Christmas. And was just like, hey, this is that movie you were in. He like completely fucking forgot about it. Like it was like one random weekend, like he did this and that was about it. Like, because I think this movie was shot in it was only like 10 days, I think. And it was
no second takes.
No, didn't need them.
Didn't need them. Barely needed the first takes. I mean, realistically too, like the writer and director, like all the crew were all Italian, and all of the cast were all English, and the script was written in broken English, and they were expected to read it and act it verbatim.
Well, it shows.
Hell yeah, it does. So before we get into everything, what did you think you were getting into, Natasha?
I mean, I knew it was good. You raved about how terribly awesome this movie was. And knowing your taste, Nick, I knew what I was getting into. I knew I wasn't going to like it. And it was even worse than that.
So you hold on. You went into this expecting not to like it.
Yeah.
See, you're in the wrong headspace. You're in the wrong headspace. You set yourself up for failure.
Or I was correct.
No. You know what you call this? This is hospitality, okay? You don't piss on hospitality.
But see, had I gone into it thinking that it was going to be like a 2 thumbs up movie, I would have been even more disappointed. So at least my it stood to my expectations.
which was amazing.
Garbage.
No,
Do you feel
no.
societal pressure to say that you didn't like it? Because
No.
I feel like there's an outside force.
Is
I
there
don't feel
someone
like,
off
yeah.
screen? Like, is someone holding a gun to your head or something?
Can we
No.
get a lie detector test? 'Cause I'm just not buying it.
I feel like we need to take a poll because I'm the minority in this group, but there is no goddamn way I'm the minority as a whole.
No, there's no way that you aren't the minority. This movie is beloved.
Mhm.
Like
By a
it's
certain group of people.
but that certain group of people are the only people that are going to see this cover and go, "Yeah, I'm gonna check that out." Right?
Right. So there's already a subset. I wouldn't see this cover and go, I'm gonna check that out.
So you this is just becoming Natasha on trial, I guess.
Mhm.
So
Apparently so.
so this is my thing. So this movie like fits in that shelf, right? Of like Killer Clowns from Outer Space,
I like
Buffy
it.
the Vampire Slayer,
Garbage.
Psycho Goreman,
Yeah.
all of
Ah,
these I understand that's just like that's the pinnacle, but it's all these like just ridiculous movies that you're gonna love them or you're gonna hate them, but you gotta respect them. This movie, you really do have to respect the
what?
fact that it was made.
Mhm.
Great. That's awesome. Movies are made all the time. Wyatt has made movies.
Uh huh.
It doesn't.
Did he make Troll 2?
No, he made stop
Exactly.
motion dinosaur movies. But,
Well,
but like,
maybe
Well,
he
that's
needs to
fun.
hook up with some
yeah.
Italian financiers and make Troll 3.
Oh my God. It'd be better. It'd be
Uh,
better.
Initially, the script for this movie was called, shocker, Goblins.
And they changed it?
So it was penned by Rosella Drudy as a tongue-in-cheek response to a vegetarian friend. So this movie is literally like, fuck you, vegetarians. Like that was like the idea behind it. They shot it, they made it, and then it just kind of floated around and they're like, well, we've got this other movie called Troll. Let's just slap Troll 2 on it. That's an IP branding thing. And that's how it goes out. No, like I said, no trolls, no gnomes,
Mhm.
barely goblins. It's just a bunch of people with Party City masks. It seems like the
Yep.
budget for costuming was wear your clothes to work.
And
Right.
I don't think they even followed up with the vegetarian thing, really.
No, it doesn't. I mean, like it's ridiculous. Like
Yeah. They
we're,
say they're vegetarians, but they're oh, are we in spoiler territory or
you can't spoil this
oh,
movie. It's
okay.
Troll
But
2.
they're melting people so that they can eat them.
Yes.
They turn into plants,
Yep.
That's
technically.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
not
know,
vegetarian.
but that was the idea behind the creation of this.
It
Hmm.
did have like an after school special vibe to it.
Okay.
Felt like nutrition towards the end. Talking like the witch was talking about like how it's so full of
Oh yeah.
cholesterol. So it took an odd let's be healthy spin.
Oh yeah.
And the toxins.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you've got the whole ooky spooky Stonehenge literally just in her
Yeah.
house.
And she's a goddamn druid.
The Goblin Queen.
Oh man.
Credence Lenore Galud.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I forget what the last name is.
So like Tasha
Yes.
is a let's see here. How can I say this without having her just quit the podcast instantly?
Dude, this movie about made me quit the podcast, so there's not much you can say.
She is a Luddite when it comes to the finer things in cinema.
Mhm.
Fine, I'll own
but,
it.
but
That's it. We're just too classy for
we're
her.
just too classy.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, seriously though, you are speaking the language of the standard person that would come into seeing this,
Well,
right?
that's what I am, a standard person.
IMDb 3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 5%.
Oh, wow.
So I do understand like realistically speaking, it's not a great movie in the sense of what a movie could be, right? This isn't Dune. This isn't the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This isn't Three Billboards. You know, this is Troll 2. And it doesn't try to be anything else. I cannot stress that enough, that this movie is a fever dream. It reminds me actually of The Room by Tommy Wiseau, if you've ever seen that.
Mm-mm.
It's a movie that should have never been made, but it somehow did. And like when I say should have never been made, it's not that like how dare they make it. It's under what circumstances did everything line up that this, not only did this get made, it got released.
Mm-hmm.
And then on VHS, and then it got released on DVD, and then on Blu-ray. And let me tell you something, there's a 4K restoration of this film coming out.
Nice. It's gonna look
Great.
so good.
I love that for you guys. I hope you go see it and have the best
Oh
time.
my god, if they re-release this in theaters and Joshua gets to sing Mom's favorite song.
Whose favorite song is that?
Row, row, row your boat. It's everyone's favorite song.
Especially when they all are singing a different part of the song separately.
Yeah, they're doing it in a round like you're supposed to on a
Right.
family
yeah.
trip to Nilbog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I actually know someone that has Nilbog tattooed across their stomach.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, classy people, guys, all right? We are classy folk that like this movie.
Is that you, Nick?
Yeah. No, I've got it tattooed on my taint. Right on my grundle, it just says Nilbog.
Yeah, right on the old Nilbog.
So Dad in this movie, right? Played by I believe his name's George Hardy. Was a practicing dentist in the area that
Nice.
there was just like a roll call like out in the newspaper, and he was like, ah, fuck it, I'll try it out, and got the role because of the "you don't piss on hospitality" scene. They're just like, yes, this is the man that we need, and he fucking steals the show. Like realistically, he looks like a movie star from the early 90s.
Yeah.
Like
He
he is
also kind of looks like Jeffrey Epstein's brother.
Oh, you're right. I just saw him flash. I knew he looked familiar.
Uh-huh.
Why do you guys know what Jeffrey Epstein's brother looks like so quickly?
So he just looks like he could be related to
He
him.
definitely looks like he's in the family.
Mhm.
But yeah, fucking the another really funny it kind of makes too much sense. Casting was Don Packard, who played the store owner, the one that's selling the milk, right?
Yes.
Really off-putting person.
Mhm.
He was reportedly on a day pass from a mental institution. He was high on pot during the filming, and his bewildered look wasn't wholly acting.
These are some. This is the cream of the crop.
This is
Oh,
why
that's amazing.
this movie is so good. This is
Oh,
why
they
I held
probably
on.
didn't even believe him too when he went back.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, I made a movie about fucking goblins.
Or he didn't realize he was in a movie. That would be even better. Sees
And they
the
were
goblins.
vegetarian, but they ate people.
What?
They ate people, and I fucked the goblins.
There was a corncob sex scene.
Oh yeah, when you posted that into the Discord, I about shit my pants.
When I saw that, I literally clapped. I was alone in my house. I was clapping. It was just so amazing.
Oh my god, this is the reason I held on to this episode for 100, because it's our 100th episode, right?
Woo woo.
And this is the quality. This is the quality that we bring. If you haven't seen Troll 2, it's on Tubi. The documentary that's paired up with it, Best Worst Movie, that is directed by the kid who plays Joshua in this. Check double feature it. It gives you a lot more fever dream of like what was going on. Like it's insane. Like I can't stress it enough that I don't understand how this happened.
Oh boy.
and it's got one of Steph's favorite things in a movie, a dance scene for no fucking reason.
Oh yeah.
She's just like, fucking doing her dance moves in the fucking mirror.
Uh-huh.
And then Grandpa shows up in the mirror. I really want to know exactly what the script was trying to do with Grandpa, because he's dead, but he's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gone, but he's a ghost. But then it's like, why isn't Grandpa just alive through the whole movie if we're just going to keep him doing this all the time?
Yeah, it's almost like maybe like The Princess Bride came out right during this, and they were like, "Oh, well, we can't have two movies where there's an old guy reading to a kid in bed."
Well,
And then they just were like, "Oh, what if he's dead?"
What if we go Grandpa?
Solves all our problems.
Yeah, and he could come back and wield an axe and everything. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I was trying to put it in my head because I had was it Fred Savage in my head, and I was like, which movie is that? Which movie? And yeah, you're right, it's Princess Bride. I kept thinking of the one with Macaulay Culkin. What was it, like The Page Master? I think that's yeah, I think that was what was stuck in my head, but I was like, no, it's not that one. It's the one where Columbo's reading to Fred Savage. Okay, so favorite character in the movie. Natasha, go.
Joshua.
The boy?
The boy. I feel like the boy was the best actor, and it was probably because he was also subpar, but he was a kid, so it was expected.
Ugh. You think Joshua?
I mean,
no wonder you hate this movie.
Her or the witch, or him or the witch.
Yeah.
The Goblin Queen.
The Goblin Queen.
For sure. Yeah.
She's so good.
And hot as fuck.
when she's like, even actually when she's kind of done up like the Goblin Queen, I'm
the whole
fine.
time. Yeah.
even with the herpes mouth
out and supposed to look gross, I loved it. Yeah, it was all about it.
The crunchy lips and and the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, to each their own.
She just had a way about her.
I hate to break it to you, she did pass away 2 years ago.
Aww.
So we'll pour one out for her and Ganoush.
All these hags are just dying off.
I know. Losing our hags.
Man, what's this world coming to?
Is that why you didn't like this so much? Maybe it was just like the males had like a total attraction to Credence, the Goblin Queen. Maybe you couldn't picture it.
I couldn't handle it. No.
Yeah.
No, that's not. I didn't even pick up on that. I mean, that was kind of her role, so it was expected, but nope, it was all of it.
Yeah.
So we're all in agreement that the Goblin Queen is the greatest performer in movies probably of the 90s in general, right?
Yeah, she didn't overact anything.
No, that dance with the corn cob and the TV, totally necessary.
Absolutely. All the popcorn.
Why? It makes zero sense.
To the point where he's like, no more popcorn.
Yeah.
It really did make zero sense. It did nothing to further the plot. He just went and fucked a teenager, and that was just her little side quest. Like, I don't know if she was planning on melting the kid down and like having the goblins eat him, but yeah, she just left.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then there's that. And we move on.
Yep.
So it was brought up in a question in the Discord, who could turn down that neon green Cool Whip.
Mm-hmm.
What flavor do you think that was right? So I
lime.
You think it was lime?
Yeah.
It did look spearminty.
I think I was thinking it was like asparagus, because like these goblins and they're like fucking chlorophyll wanting everything. That's why I figured it was like whatever, like kale flavored Cool Whip.
Maybe pine.
Pine.
Yeah, everything, all the food looked like, remember that scene in Hook where all the kids are eating at the table?
Yeah.
And everything's just like frosting and weird. It just looks like diabetes at a table.
Yeah.
Well, and like the milk, like when it pours out, is like the thickest
Chunky.
Greek yogurt ever.
So are they milking the goblins?
Does it? I don't think it ever tells you where the milk comes from or why.
Is that coming from Credence?
I think that comes from the Goblin Queen. I think that
even hotter.
So then they bake the cakes with the milk? What's the point of the cakes? Like none of it made
Yeah.
sense.
Well, wait.
Please explain this
Now,
movie to
well,
me.
now it's making a lot more sense why you don't like it. You're trying to make sense of this.
Mhm.
There's no sense to be made here.
It's just multiple frames thrown together.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
An
to have
hour
a
and a
gotcha moment now.
yeah, you
So
do.
you didn't
Please.
even get the bologna, did you?
Yeah. What about the bologna?
I don't even remember bologna.
You don't remember his secret bologna sandwich that his grandpa gave him?
Double-decker
And
bologna
that was the
sandwich.
thing that's full of
The
toxins.
secret weapon?
Yeah, that he eats. That's right. I forgot about that.
Does anyone have an explanation there?
No.
Well, it's heavily processed foods and they're vegetarians, so maybe.
But why would eating
Why-
that kill them?
Right. It destroyed the whole thing. Unless they're not
Yeah.
allowed to have any food in Nilbog. Unless it's goblin food.
Well, maybe they weren't killed. They were like repelled, and then he put his hand on Stonehenge, or
Ah.
the part of Stonehenge that she stole. I'm not sure, but and then they died. So
And then they believed.
I'm very curious where the double-decker bologna sandwich comes in.
Well, they
And
don't
how
die.
it got there.
They didn't
yeah,
all die. They
yeah.
didn't all die because they end up killing mom.
True.
Oh,
They
that's right.
they looked like they died, and
I
the
don't-
lightning strikes sure hit them.
They were very convincing.
Yeah.
I think goblins can't be trusted, and now we're getting to the scene where he's pissing on all the food behind me.
Nice. That was a great solution. I thought that was really clever.
It was over the top.
It has to be.
Too much.
We don't want him to die.
Couldn't I just throw it in the trash can or like outside like a normal person?
He has 30
No.
seconds.
The dad's reaction to that too was just priceless. You want to have a hunger strike? I'm here for it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna tighten my belt
Yeah.
loop one more so I don't feel hunger pains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you think he's about to whip the shit out of him or something, and he's just like, "Nope, hunger strike."
I just love it. I won't allow it. Like just that fucking like, oh, it's so good, so good. So you're telling me, Natasha, that you're never going to watch this again?
No, I watched it in 2 parts because I got tired of it the first time. I couldn't even watch it in one sitting.
Oh my god.
So to watch it another time through, I'm good.
Well, you had a good run on the podcast, so
Yeah. It's been fun.
Classy from here on out.
stay
Is it
classy,
because of the
Nilbog.
goop? We
It was
talked a
goop.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that for sure. The milk was disgusting. I don't like watching people eat. So there's that. The green goop didn't bother me so much, but the milk goop did.
Yeah. What about the goopy mom tits at the end?
Oh no. Like the
Didn't care
tennis
for it?
balls on the
Yeah.
corpse. Yeah.
What
Those are fine.
was your take on the boy in the pot?
Boy in the pot.
Oh my god.
I feel like I
What's
blacked
happening
out
to her?
during some of it.
Explain this to me. What's
I
going
know
on
like
up there?
I know the guy that's like turning into a
Yeah.
like a plant.
Yeah,
He's in a
him.
pot.
Yeah, by the end of it, his feet are in a pot,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
Oh, like a planter.
yeah.
I was
and-
thinking like a cauldron. I was
oh
like,
no, no, and like just his delivery on
Mm-hmm.
everything. What's going on up there? Please
Yeah.
explain what's going on.
Oh my god.
They're gonna eat her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
He was maybe the worst actor out of all of them. And
But
it's a tough line to meet too.
But because of how horrible it is, it's so memorable.
Mhm.
Like that's the thing is the the boy that has sex with the goblin queen with the corn and stuff is really forgettable outside of that scene.
Yeah.
I actually forget anything else that he does.
Yeah.
Oh my god kid chasing around some chick through the woods, all this stuff, just the weird shit with fucking the goblin queen. The mom is haunting. Like there's something wrong with her.
Yeah.
the
She
mom
made
is
me
memorable
nervous.
because she's so bad. Yeah.
Mhm.
Then obviously the dad. Grandpa is creepy. Like everybody is like either overacting or just creepy.
Mhm.
Dustin, did you say the mom made you nervous?
Yes.
Oh.
She had that. So the Goblin Queen had an unhinged, sexy thing going on, but the mom had an unhinged, just like she would have been a bad parent to have growing up, I think. Sing the song I like.
Joshua, do it now.
Mhm.
But,
And
all right.
after he pissed on the table, her explanation was, "He's sensitive."
It's fair. It's fair. Valid.
Yeah.
Valid.
She wasn't in the room. Yeah, she was not on the same planet as they were.
The worst, I think the worst actor in the movie is the the daughter Holly. Her like delivery, her and her boyfriend, it feels like
Mhm.
a high school play.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's amazing, but it is so bad. I'm going to tell my dad that you're going to come along and blah blah blah. And this is 2 seconds after she's
Yep.
like, he fucking hates you.
Yeah. Is that when she knocked him out too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up decks him.
And in one of the conversations, she's like, "And I don't like group sex." And then she just moved on from that really fast.
If you're going to bring your friends along, that's a sure way to like something about like nonstop like calling him a homo because he's hanging out
Oh,
with his
yeah.
friends and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's a toxic relationship for sure.
All right, Tasha.
Yes.
Scale from 1 to 10. What do you give Troll 2? I swear to God, if you give it a 1, that is a cheap like.
But like I was trying to think once you mentioned like Killer Clowns and Psycho Goreman, I was trying to think of like redeeming qualities for this movie. And aside from me falling asleep every now and then watching movies, no, I didn't fall
okay.
asleep.
I thought you were saying to this. I was like,
No,
what?
no, I watched it in daylight. I was prepped and ready to go, but I've never had to stop a movie solely because I was just done
Oh,
halfway through. Aside from falling asleep, and when I fall asleep, I'm still like trying to watch it. I just can't.
yeah.
I
Goblin Queen. You didn't like the Goblin Queen?
look at her.
Yeah. Yeah, look at her. She's perfect.
This is my house.
Yeah. Her house was awesome too. That was like a surprisingly good set.
Yeah, and she kind of reminds me of like Dr. Frankenfurter or whatever from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like
Definitely.
it's that
Definitely getting
super,
those vibes.
like that's
Yeah, I was
another
getting that.
like thing I would kind of draw a line to here. It does not work as well as some of those things, but like there are certain things in this movie that are just amazing.
Yeah, look at her. I'm getting all horned up over here.
It's those eyes, man.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to say like draw a parallel between this and community theater, but I feel like that does community theater like bad. Like I can't.
So
I will never watch this again. And I know giving it a 1 is lazy, but I just couldn't.
How many times did you laugh?
0.
Not
What?
even possible.
I laughed when we were texting about it more than I did watching it. Because it's ridiculous. And maybe if I watched it with the right group of people, it'd be different. But I wasn't even subjecting Drew to this. Y came in and was like, "What are you watching? This is weird." So
Yes, it
I
is.
was just rolling like by myself and it didn't hit any marks.
Ah.
So.
I think Dustin's over here giving it a 10 out of 10.
And that was like a 20. He was like flashing
You
his
watched
hand.
it twice.
Yeah.
You watched it twice for homework.
I was enchanted. I loved it. It was that right level of absurdity that just tickles my fancy. I probably would give it a 9.
Nice.
I enjoyed it that much. It was
Wow.
hilarious. I laughed so much.
Mine, I think I give it like a 6 because like I have seen it 5 or so times and it's slowly going, but like the best way to watch this movie is with other people that like it. And you just fucking riff on it and just have a good time. Like this is definitely like for people who like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and the like, you know. But yeah, I love this movie. I will always drag this off the shelf from time to time just because like there's it's so painfully quotable like at times, you know. So, yeah.
Oh, won't you fuck me? Natasha, you don't know this, but every boy who grew up in the woods always dreamed that a woman would just walk out of said woods and say those words to them.
Gotcha.
And then feed them Cool Whip.
And then hopefully have a corn cob on them too.
Yeah. Oh, when she's
Yeah, it's
getting
all lost on me.
when she's getting in the Winnebago, she like tucks the corn cob into her belt.
Uh-huh.
It's all those little
Save
subtle
this for
things.
later.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't even talk. So this is directed by Claudio Fragoso. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, he has done a few other movies since Troll 2. Yes, people saw Troll 2 and were like, yeah, please do that. He's responsible for having had some writing credits on the screenplay for Terminator 2.
Whoa.
Damn.
That is upward trajectory.
He's done a lot of writing. Like that's mostly what he's known for. He has 21 directing credits. He has a film in production right now called Another Hell Again.
I like the title.
I like it.
He's directed movies such as Karate Man.
Keep them coming.
A lot of these are in Italian, so I can't even. He directed before Troll 2. He did direct. Let's see here. Okay, we'll go backwards. So Troll 2 came out in 1990. Also that year, he directed a movie called Night Killer. It's a 4.3 on IMDb, so supposedly better than this. Before that, he did Beyond Darkness. Before that, After Death, which is also considered to be Zombie 4. And then Strike Commando 2. Prior to that, he did Zombie 3. So the Italian zombie films, have you ever seen like Fulci's Zombie? It came out like in the late 70s. It's basically a what do you call it? Not official sequel to Dawn of the Dead. So in Italy, they would just wholesale rip off stuff and just make their own versions. And like the zombie franchise is out of that. So the director of this movie is responsible for Zombie 3 and Zombie 4. So, but yeah, right now, his last movie in 2022 that came out was Karate Man. And Another Hell Again is in production. But yeah, there's some homework for you, Dustin. Maybe this is your new man.
Again.
Yes.
Great title.
So, not much more to talk about on this film, but since it is our 100th episode, I figured what would be kind of cool is we collectively ranked our top 10 films that the podcast has covered, put them into like aggregate scoring and stuff, smashed them together, and came up with a top 10 of the podcast. All right. So we're going to go through it a little bit. If you liked the movie, I think I know who's or what and whatnot, but like I'll say the movie, tell us what you thought of it or whatever, and then we'll go on. So at number 10, this was in a tie, but Dustin had to do the tiebreaker to get this onto the list. So number 10 was one of my picks, and it's Mandy, starring Nicolas Cage. That movie is phenomenal. It is beautiful. The score in that movie, if you listen to me over the episodes and stuff, that is a huge selling point, is the score in movies can just make or break a movie, and that movie is dense with psychedelia and fucking 80s synth like blasts and shit, and like all the chapter like breaks with like the old school like paperback looking fonts and shit. I just love that movie. So yeah, number 10's Mandy. Anybody got anything you like to say about it?
I think that's a worthy number 10. Yeah. I keep going up against, because the tie was between that and Train to Busan. And yeah, I think I'm good with it. I'm good with your answer.
I didn't.
I had not seen the Train to Busan, so that's why Mandy won.
You should see
You
it.
gotta check it out.
Okay,
It's very
pretty
good.
awesome.
It's probably one of the best zombie films ever.
It is the
Oh,
best zombie
right
film
on.
ever.
But
Cool.
Wesley would agree with you. We were just talking about that because zombie films are his favorite style of horror films, and he said Train to Busan is tied with 28 years later because he saw that in theaters with me, and he thought that was phenomenal. And Train to Busan, those are like the two for him. So, all right, a lot of my stuff is kind of at the bottom. It looks like, and then it's gonna be a lot more of your guys' stuff. But number 9. David Lynch's Lost Highway. This is a more recent one that we covered a few episodes back. This is such an important film for me, like growing up and everything, not knowing that I hadn't actually seen the whole thing until we covered it for the podcast. If you want to hear all of that, go back and listen to that episode. But yeah, the soundtrack is what was important to me growing up. So the cover was always there. And the idea of like David Lynch growing up and stuff was always like, this mountain might be too much to climb. And then once you get into David Lynch and kind of figure out like how he works a little bit, it's not so unattainable and everything. But yeah, Lost Highway is just legitimately a fever dream of a film.
Yeah.
But
How do you think those compared there, Natasha, to what we just watched?
To what we just, how would I compare Troll 2
Yeah.
to Lost
Yeah, which one
Highway?
did you like more? Because I remember you didn't really care for Lost Highway, right?
true.
I like Lost Highway more than this.
Okay.
I
It's wrong, but okay.
I think I'll like I'm not gonna, make this the benchmark, but I feel like I'm gonna like most everything more than this. This is in the same category as Buffy for me.
I got
Yeah.
one. Which would you rather watch again? This or Terrifier 2? Troll
This
2 or
I guess.
Terrifier 2?
Troll 2 because it's less gross.
I mean,
Mhm.
depending. They're about as equally gloopy.
No,
And there's the same amount of screaming.
If you're taking that bedroom scene
Uh-huh.
from Terrifier 2
Uh-huh.
to anything in this movie, no, I would watch this movie over and over again in comparison to Terrifier 2.
Okay.
That bed scene, that was like a exhumed album cover, wasn't
Yes.
it?
It is. That was like Trial by Fire.
Yeah.
So bad. But I would swap Mandy and the Lost Highway for looking at just our rankings.
So you like Mandy more?
Hmm. I like
'cause-
Mandy more.
Because
That surprises me.
it
That's
is
pretty absurd.
It is pretty interesting too that I don't think that any of our lists have one movie that's across all 3 lists.
Nope.
Like that was kind of surprising because like there's certain movies that it's like, oh yeah, I don't know why I didn't have that on my list, but then like going through it, I was just like, yeah, but I like these movies more. Like it was one of those things.
Yeah, and there are movies like Mandy. It's a good one,
Mhm.
but it's not like top 10 worthy for
you.
me because there are so many memorable scenes in that movie
Mhm.
that I really like. Yeah.
Number 8 is The Ritual. This was on Dustin's list.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that movie's awesome. Yeah, I love the book a lot too. They cut some stuff out of the movie, and I think they kind of made the right call. There's a lot more black metal kids in the book than there was in the movie. They kind of changed it out for old culty people.
Okay.
Yeah, probably more palatable for a broader audience. But
This was one that like was pretty close on my list. It didn't quite make the cut, but like the visual, no spoilers, but the visual of the thing in that
Yeah.
movie is one of the coolest reveals
Yeah.
of something that I remember like possibly ever because it's just the fucking coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Think about describing that though. Like they
Yeah.
could have fucked that up so easily, but it was amazing.
Is
Yeah.
it described like that in the book?
I don't really remember how they described the beast, but yeah, they absolutely nailed it in the movie. It was like a living Rorschach of flesh.
So good.
That was definitely a movie that I didn't understand. That one I needed to be talked through.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that. You're just
I'm
So
like,
also
after
down
I
for
knew what was going on, I liked it. But
yeah. Any movie in the woods, I'm usually pretty sold.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot of horror in the woods.
yeah.
This next one, number 7 on our list, not in the woods, in Germany. We got Nosferatu. This was
Yeah.
very high on Tasha's list. I believe this was number 2, maybe?
Hmm.
Yeah, so we're way up there on your list.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It
Just,
was gorgeous.
man, the story is amazing. Just watching it makes me so happy. Just the scenes in the castle, just all of it.
Lily Rose
It's,
Depp,
you
such a
know,
phenomenal actress.
she's like the one kind of like, meh, could have done better. But for all that's great, like, yeah, she sucked, but everything else carried her.
I gave that
He
movie a
shook
10
really
out of
well.
10 when we covered it.
So did I.
I was
What did you say?
completely sucked into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I said she did a lot of shaking and she did that pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Seemed like every other scene she was just
Convulsing.
epileptic.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's crumping and fucking twerking and popping it.
Crump. Were you a little goth girl, Natasha? Is that why this movie hit so hard? Or?
I was a little goth. I was a little emo girl, I would say more
Yeah.
than a goth girl.
Okay.
But yeah, that's definitely part of it. Just the imagery is so like that beautiful, like yeah, it's just beautiful.
Oh yeah, a rundown castle. That's like a perfect.
Yeah.
It's a perfect scene for a movie. I love
Yeah.
it.
With the snow.
Rotten
There's so many
vampire
old,
dick.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
mean, yeah, there's that.
Did you like the vampire dongs?
Oh, yes, and his voice. The fact that that was actually him talking
Yeah.
the whole time, just yeah. Yeah, it's worthy of a number 9 on my list.
Do you, against Eggers' other works, do you think it's his best movie? He did.
Remind me of his
He
other
did
work.
Nosferatu, The Witch, The Northman, and The Lighthouse.
Yes. I wasn't a huge fan of The Lighthouse.
I didn't either. I was not crazy about it either.
Yeah.
I really
No.
wanted to like it.
Maybe I just didn't get it. I don't know.
Oh,
It
really? Yeah.
it didn't hit for me. I haven't seen The Northman, and I wasn't a huge fan of The Witch. So yes,
Jesus
this is his
Christ.
best. I
The Witch is so
Wow.
sorry.
Did you like the ending at least?
I honestly don't remember the ending.
Oh my God. Wouldst thou
It-
like to live deliciously?
Yeah.
It's worth watch. Like I would watch it again. I remember having really good discussion about it with
Yeah.
Steph and Nick, and I just haven't circled back to it. So
Well,
maybe
it's-
an
maybe one of the
older, wiser
coolest
me
endings.
would like
Yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah.
so good. It's so,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
It's, but also, I'm a slut for atmosphere, and that's that movie. It is just atmosphere. And Dustin's a slut for the forest, and guess what?
Yep.
It's a lot of forest.
Muddy Forest too. Muddy Forest is really scary.
I wanted to like it. I remember wanting because I like folklore horror, but
Oh,
that one just
give
didn't.
it another shot. Maybe you'll like it now.
So, yeah.
So, onwards and upwards. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Number 6 is my number 1 on my list.
Mhm.
This is actually tied. So 5th and 6th are tied. So I put mine at 6th, and it's The Void. There's a reason I have the poster behind me. This is my favorite movie of the 21st century.
Really?
It's for no reason other than it is a perfect film for what it's trying to do. Hey, there's this shit going on. Oh no. Creepy fucking crazy monster thing and tentacles and fucking super crazy portal shit, and the movie's over.
Yep.
That's all I want in a movie. I just want that.
Yeah.
And it's the fucking the soundtrack is fucking, it's got like Lust Mord and all this like fucking like dark fucking oppressive ambient music and shit. Ugh, so good. It's set in a fucking dilapidated hospital. Points for that. You got fucking baby abomination monster. Fucking points for that. And it's just all day long. Super cool cult members in like
Yes.
triangle masks. Points for that. Like, come the fuck.
All they had to do was stand there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were scary as
So
fuck.
scary.
Right.
And just
Yeah.
the police lights on them and stuff, just the red and the blue. So
Oh, that was
good.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Love Love that movie. And then they went on to make Psycho Gorman. Like it's the
Yep.
same people.
Also, love that
And Nick,
movie.
Nick, they're going on to make a fucking Mothman movie.
Oh,
Ah!
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be so awesome.
So that was my number one. Number 5 on our list is Dustin's number one, and this is Evil Dead 2.
Oh yeah. I feel like that gets talked about so much that I don't really have anything original to say about it. It's just
Yeah.
amazing.
It's one
yeah.
of those things where it's like,
Yeah.
what hasn't already been said about Bruce Campbell and Sam
Yeah.
Raimi? The importance of that movie in like the fact of the like what it brought to like it's just crazy. The fact that I don't have it on my list kind of hurts,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
was also one of those things that like, if you just look at my list, I will watch all these other films before I'll watch Evil Dead 2,
Mhm.
but I've
Hmm.
also watched Evil Dead 2 since I was like 10 years old.
Yeah. I know, but
Gotcha.
thinking back to that time, I can't rate it as anything else because that just opened me up so much to like, whoa, horror can be so ridiculous and absolutely hilarious at the same time.
Yeah, it is. Again, it's another one of those movies that it's a perfect movie.
Truly.
Whether you like it or not, it is 100% Evil Dead 2. Like
Mhm.
there's no imitation. A lot of people
Mhm.
have tried, kind of like Troll 2. It is
Yep.
100% Troll 2.
Two perfect films.
Yes.
Yep. We're all on the same page about this. Three people loved them.
Specifically Natasha.
Yep.
Top of our list. Troll 2.
Oh my God.
Yep. The Goblin Queen, feminist icon.
Man,
Boss
I wish
bitch
you guys
101.
I wish you guys would have been able to see the community theater's performance of Evil Dead 2. I talked about it on the episode. That's how I
Yeah.
first got
Yeah, that was your introduction to
that was
Evil
my
Dead 2.
intro.
You saw
And
it before the movie?
I saw it before the movie. Our community theater was putting it on at it was like around Halloween. It was outside. It was
Oh.
phenomenal. I laughed so hard. They had like super soakers that they like when things got crazy, they were like
Mhm.
shooting blood into the
Oh,
crowd and
that does sound amazing.
I was like cry laughing. It was awesome. So then I watched the movie and like it's good, but it
Yeah.
doesn't stand up to watching it live community theater style.
Was this like a traveling thing?
No, we have a like a county community theater. They put on like four
Mhm.
shows a year, and
And
that
that
was
was
just
what they
their show
picked.
that year. Yeah.
Wow.
We get
Coming up,
Fiddler on the Roof.
coming up this month
Yeah.
is Dracula, a comedy, and I'm gonna go see that one too.
Maybe it's Dracula Dead and Loving It,
Oh, yes.
the Liam Neeson movie.
Oh, it like in
Leslie.
Or
Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie
Liam.
Liam.
God damn it.
Liam.
two completely different people.
Nope, same person. They were both in The Naked Gun.
That's fair.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I think that's why he was cast. There's no other reason.
Because
Yeah.
people kept confusing their names.
That's awesome.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
All right. Now we're getting into the movies that made it on multiple people's lists. So everything prior to this were like outliers, basically. So our top four are movies that multiple people had on their lists.
Nosferatu was on yours and mine. No, it was just on mine. Never mind.
No.
I
So
was thinking there were more.
number 4, not on my list. It's on you two. So sell it. Hereditary.
Oh, I'm here for a bad time.
Fucking yeah.
Oh, dude, it's just so good.
Yeah. So
Tony
many
Col-
decapitations.
Oh,
Naked old people in the dark.
there is something about like seeing creepy naked old people like
Mhm.
standing in a circle that is just terrifying.
Yep.
Man, Toni Collette is a phenomenal actress. It's an amazing movie. I think this was what, number 3 on my list? No, it was number 7. I don't remember. It was up there. Yeah. Number 8 if we're going that way. But yeah, I can watch it so many times and I still feel so bad And just like with all those other movies that you guys were talking about, it does what it's meant to do. And it's just like you're full of trauma just by watching it, which is what it's
Yeah.
going for.
First movie in, I don't know, maybe decades, maybe like a decade at least, that actually scared me a little bit. And
Yeah.
really hard to do.
Just the thing to the throat,
Yes, please.
stone
Oh,
faced.
yeah. The look on
Oh
her face
man.
was, oh, I laughed at that part, but
I
that's
was
his
so
face.
scared.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
oh, I was crying laughing.
Well, that's one of those things that Ari Aster talks about is how much comedy is actually in his films.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people miss it. Um, and I'm not saying like you didn't get it. It's not like that. But
Mhm.
like when you're like saying like you're laughing at it, it's like he is intentionally trying to get that reaction out of some people. Usually when I laugh in a horror film and stuff, it's because I'm uncomfortable.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, like because it's like a nervous reaction. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man. When it's like a horror, like not laughing because it's funny, like that's a different thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, Hereditary's good. Like I'm not here to say that it's bad by any means. It's just one of those films that I feel like the first time you watch it, it's like up here, and then like every time I've watched it since, it's like diminishing returns. I think it's so potent, especially if you don't know what you're about to fucking watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I had a feeling going into it because I didn't really know what it was about. I thought it was going to have something to do with like a traditional sickness being like hereditary. So I was
Oh,
really thrown for a loop with it all being like psychological. So
no, it was
that
just
was,
decapitations running the family.
oh
Yeah.
man. That poor sibling. Oh.
So
Charlie?
yeah,
She
Charlie.
came back. It's all good.
She's got a super sweet crown.
Yeah, she's a dude now.
Progressive movie.
I know. Yeah. Ari
So
Aster, ally.
Goblin Queen, feminist icon. Whoever this preacher is, bitch in hairdo.
Oh,
Oh
I love
man.
that guy too.
Number 3 is on Dustin and I's list, and it is for the longest time considered my favorite horror film. Like it's just one of those things. Uh John Carpenter's fucking sci-fi horror masterpiece, The Thing.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn good.
It'll never get old.
No, I don't think it's allowed to get old.
Yeah.
So
I remember peeking out of my kitchen because my dad wouldn't let me watch this and looking at bits of this and being like horrified. And then I grew up and I had like the change, would start laughing every time the stomach would turn into a mouth and eat somebody. That's awesome. And the head spider, yeah. I
yeah,
love the whole transformation of it throughout time.
and the practical effects still hold up really well. Like it's still just a phenomenal movie. It's it's hard. It's one of those movies if you didn't see it younger, it's kind of hard to like turn people onto it if they have seen like the outlandishness of films nowadays,
Mhm.
right? So like you got to get them early with this one or otherwise they're going to be like, yeah, but fucking fill in the blank movie over here, even like The Void, right? The Void is so much more like like bombastic and shit like that on a small budget and everything, but The Thing is just fucking Kurt Russell in a bitchin' hat out
Look
in
at all kinds of fine.
yeah, in Antarctica, and you got fucking Wilford Brimley losing his fucking shit. So good.
This had to have been based off of the Mountains of Madness, right?
It's got to. It's definitely like got its lines there. And Carpenter, obviously we just covered in the Mouth of Madness,
Mhm.
is a fucking Lovecraft fan. Like there's
Yeah.
no doubt about it with a lot of his stuff. It's definitely tied in there. Tasha, what's your thoughts on The Thing? Considering we're in the top 3 now.
It didn't make my top 10.
It wasn't even a
I
contender in there.
no. Not a huge monster fan. I know. I don't know. Why am I on this podcast? Um,
Because you like head smashing
it's true. I
and
have a
Smashing
niche.
goop.
an emotional trauma.
Yes. That's the funny part about like when I was looking over all of our lists, mine is definitely just like sad. Aside from aside from
That's funny.
like
Mine's
Ready or
just like
Not
kind
is
of
the only like
depressing.
comedy one,
Yeah.
but the rest of them are just like I'm like bad time Charlie over here. And your guys's are like spattered in with like comedy
Yeah.
and absurdity.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It is of its time,
I'm gonna
but
say if you
it's
said it was terrible, I would literally just kick you off the
no.
podcast.
I think I remember liking bits of it when I watched it.
Yeah.
It's memorable, so that says something. But yeah, definitely not nowhere near my top 10.
Next time you watch it, make sure you're like snowed in and watch it then.
Mm,
It's so good then. Like it's just in the daytime with it and everything. Oh, it's so
yeah.
good.
I feel like Drew and I have very similar tastes in movies, so I feel like when it comes to something outside of what like I'm going for, I don't really have the person to watch it with that could make it more enjoyable. So I feel like some of these I just need to save for like when I come over to your house.
See, that's never something for me. Like, I'm always watching movies by myself, and that's not like a fucking small violin thing. I will, this is what I want to watch. I'm going to watch it. And if anybody else wants to, fuck yeah. But no, I don't care. I'm going to have as much fun watching it as possible.
Yeah, and that makes sense. It's not like I need somebody to watch movies with me, but when it's something like for the podcast, that's not something that I would go to, or I'm not like, I want to watch this. It's like Troll 2. I have to watch this. I don't know. I feel like it would be better with somebody that wants to watch it because I'm doing it solely because I have to.
We may have lost Dustin. His bride to be is on the screen behind me.
Oh, yes. Sweet mama.
I just don't get the teeth. It's just like dots of black. I
I
feel
can
like
overlook it.
It looks like it's just like black stuff rubbed on her teeth. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's all right. We can wash that off, baby.
Can you?
We're
We
in
can
this
put
for the long
chapstick
haul.
on those lips.
Let Daddy take you to a dermatologist.
I don't know how we're gonna fix the leaking tits, or if we establish that was the goblin milk. I'm not sure, but we'll get there. We'll work through it together.
Oh man.
Okay, number 2. I don't think this was on top. Whose list was this? I know it was on mine. It was on
It was on
Tasha's?
mine. It was high on mine.
Yeah, it was high on mine too. I think this was like number 2 on my list, maybe. But When Evil Lurks, Tasha, I thought you were gonna fucking hate this movie when I brought it to the podcast.
Why? That surprises me.
Because it's extremely violent,
Mhm.
and you're usually not big on that.
Mhm.
And it's a possession film, and
That
you're
is
usually
true.
not into that.
Yeah. And that's the one thing, like, as far like this movie is amazing. And the fact that it's a possession movie is okay with me because like, it's not your traditional steps to it. And I like when it's different because I think we watched another possession movie recently that didn't follow the standard tropes of like the Catholic horror film. And for that, I loved it. The gore, like I think even when we talked about this, I like the gore has a purpose. It's when it's just unnecessary and over the top that I don't like it. So like the axe, like when she was killing herself, things like that. Like it's necessary for the sake of the movie.
Yeah.
I loved this.
Yeah.
I think it's the first Argentine movie I've ever seen. I'll watch it again. I'll tell people to watch it.
Yeah. This is definitely a movie, like a generational movie in a way where it's just like you haven't seen When Evil Lurks.
Right.
You have to see this movie. Damien Rugna this was his second film, and little spoiler, we're going to be watching his first movie next week. But and we'll tell you what that is at the end of the episode. But yeah, this fucking movie does not pull a punch even when it should almost.
Yeah.
Dog scene. Enough said. I was so fucking caught off guard the first time I saw that.
Hmm.
And now anytime that scene comes up in movies, I'm just staring at the person I'm watching it with.
Yeah.
And how are they going to
Yeah, they did
react?
not hold back on the child death, which was that's
Mm-mm.
pretty rare for a movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
The popcorn brains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why Tasha likes it. Fucking
No.
smashed
Brains.
head.
Just
Yep.
walking down the street.
Yep,
Eating
smashed
kid
head.
brains.
You know, like you do.
Dude, my jaw was on the floor at that point.
Yeah, and
And I
it's
think that's why I
weird.
liked it because it was there, it happened, but it didn't like sit
Yeah.
in it and be
No,
like it sat
because
in it a little bit, but it was
5 minutes
perfectly
later, it's
fine.
something else just horrific and utterly depressing. And just
Right.
like it never lets up and it just keeps getting worse.
Hmm.
Mhm.
If they're
This
trying to
one
be
and
good.
this one and The Dark and the Wicked are very similar in their
Yes.
vibes.
Yeah.
Those were both on my list. And I like them for the same reason.
Sad times.
Sad times.
Sad times at Ridgemont High.
I love a good sad time.
I do. Yeah. Didn't everyone just kill themselves in The Dark and the Wicked?
Yeah,
Basically.
that's
You
exactly what
do. You
happened.
love the sad shit, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. That's my
Yep.
sister.
That's the point for me of a horror movie. I
she's like-
don't want to watch a horror movie I don't want it to be funny. I want it
Whoa.
to be depressing
Wow.
and sad.
She's all like bubbly and like working with kids and stuff. And she's like, time to go watch Suicide the Musical.
Then I'm going home and watching like the original Speak No Evil.
That's funny. I think I'm the complete opposite of you.
I'm right in the middle. I like it
Yeah.
all,
Mhm.
except for our number one.
And that's not to say I love comedies. I just don't like horror comedy. Horror is horror, all of the
Mhm.
subgenres. And then comedy, I watch comedies for that reason.
So you just don't like comedy horror at all.
Correct. That type of humor isn't really funny to me. That shock and awe, that absurdity,
Shaun of the Dead?
not so much. It's okay.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
It's not like I'm falling over dying.
It's
But
one
if
of
we're talking about like the absurdity of like The House with Jason Mantzoukas, like that's funny to me. I don't know if any of you get that reference, but
You're talking about the one with Will Ferrell and shit.
I am.
God damn
It's a great movie.
it. Great.
It's so funny.
You
I
know
just
what's a
watched it
great
again the other
movie?
night.
You know what's a great movie? Troll fucking 2, baby. Troll 2.
Jeremy Renner gets wrapped up in a rug, and then they pour
Okay.
vodka on him to put the fire out.
Look at her, Natasha.
I see her.
Oozing sex.
Those eyes.
Yeah.
It's like straight out of an 80s metal video.
I know.
Yeah.
She's like Alice Cooper, the woman.
So
Yep.
our number one was on both your guys' lists. I'm going to just say my 2 cents, and I'm going to let you guys fucking gush about it.
All right.
I think that this movie is fine. That's my take on it. It is fine. I think that it is more popular than it should be, personally, and I think it's just because it's pretty. I
Says
think
the man who likes Troll 2.
I like all sorts of shit, okay?
Okay.
So back the fuck up. But no, like I honestly think that has a lot to do with why it, like, I think that it, number one is Midsummer. Okay.
Woo!
So, and this isn't me trying to dunk on it because it's popular or anything like that. I think it's one of those things where Hereditary was so fucking popular that it almost didn't matter what Ari Aster put out next. People were going to love it. And the fact that it's so opposite, you know, it's like literally just like one is so much blue and black and just dark, and this one is so floral. I think that has a lot more to do with it, like more people going to see it, therefore more people like will like it because it seems approachable, even though it goes really fucking hard when it needs to. I just ultimately am just kind of with it, but that's my take on it.
That really surprises me.
Yeah.
I'm thunderstruck.
So what do you
Wow.
guys got to say about it?
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite movies in general.
Right there with you.
Yeah, you have a Midsummer tattoo.
I have a
Oh, do
tattoo.
you?
I do. Um, I'll have to take my sweatshirt off, but I have a tattoo. It's a Cupid doll in it's Danny as a Cupid doll at the end of the movie
Uh-huh.
when she's all adorned in
Oh, when
her
she's the floral slug?
yes, the floral
Oh,
slug, when she's all in her
yeah.
gorgeousness as the May
Oh,
Queen,
nice.
smiling, looking as her boyfriend is caught on fire.
As
Oh,
after
I
he's
love it.
shoved inside of a bear. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. And
You've
she
never
gets to
never
say,
seen a bear
okay,
coffin?
not until then.
I know.
Do you want me to answer that question?
You've seen bear coffin?
I'm going to need you to sign NDA.
Hanging out in your basement.
You shut up, Bear Coffin.
Well, you don't speak when you're in the bear coffin, you hear me?
No, and it's one of those things. Like I'm not trying to step on what you guys are saying.
Mhm.
It's just that it's like, yeah, that stuff's cool, but like it just didn't do it for me, I guess, is like my thing. I also think, and this is not me shitting on it, I want that to be
As he shits on it.
no. It is like the yin to the yang of Barbie, right? Barbie, feminist movie.
Mhm.
Midsummer, super dark, feminist movie.
movie.
And I think that has a lot to do with it as well. And me being a habitual misogynist, if you've ever listened to this podcast,
It's true.
I can't allow it. And Ari Aster is a fucking
A woman protagonist? Oh!
what
So,
is
Justin,
that?
I'm interested to hear your side of it because I've only heard Nick's side of it, who is a man and doesn't like the movie.
I didn't
love
say I
it.
don't like it.
He said
You
it's
said it was fine. That's the equivalent of saying it sucked dick.
right.
I give it a 6.
That it's
I give it a
forgettable.
6, the same as Troll 2.
Oh my God.
No,
So,
I
so
actually
I only
saw-
have this guy's opinion on it. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear another guy's opinion who actually likes it.
So, contrary to Nick's idea that people just liked it because of Hereditary, I watched this before Hereditary.
I think that's why more people have seen it.
But just because I didn't know it was an Ari Aster movie. I watched it because the cover looked
Yeah.
cool. So
I
it had
didn't know who that
nothing to
dude
do
was.
with who it was.
Because it's pretty.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, it was gorgeous. And that room that they all slept in was like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was the prettiest building ever. Uh,
I want to go to that meadow.
yeah, I want to be in that cult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
I love
join.
cults. I love cults though. This brought me back
Mhm.
to like the first time I saw the Wicker Man, the original one, not the Nick Cage. I'm sorry, Nick, but that one sucked.
No,
Very
it does.
bad.
It does suck. I love it though.
Other than the bees, not the bees.
Just punching all these bitches wearing like a fucking bear pelt. You know, it's all good.
But yeah, it brought me back to seeing the original one of that, and yeah, I get so creeped out by those people, and they're indoctrinated and freaky, and he actually made this like freakier than anything I've ever seen. That sex scene where the
Yeah.
woman's pushing his butt and they're all like moaning together, and he's on whatever sort of hallucinogen. That
Mhm.
I was very impressed with his performance there.
was
I would have
very
freaked out and
uncomfortable.
ran out of there so fast.
That brings up a good point. Our sponsor, Blue Chew. Not a
Took
sponsor.
too much acid, a bunch of old naked hags standing around watching you fuck. Blue Chew. Maybe you just saw someone get their head caved in with a comically sized hammer. Blue Chew.
You've lost me.
You don't know what Blue Chew is?
No.
It's a thing to make your dick hard.
Oh,
Put
all
hair
right.
on your head. Give you that sex drive that your lady wants.
They
All right.
sponsor every podcast in existence, apparently.
Except the ones that I listen to.
Except for this one.
Yep, them in Squarespace. I can't.
Oh,
Me
I
undies.
can't get away
them.
from Squarespace. Yeah.
Jesus, crazies.
Me undies and Shaba
Okay.
Casino and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
There's some sort of bed. I forget which bed.
Oh,
yeah.
the one the washable mattress.
Helix?
Purple
Is it that?
mattress.
Yeah, there's too many of those.
God damn it.
And they could all sponsor us.
Yes.
But no, like the pacing of that movie, I think is worth mentioning too, because it's so uncomfortably slow in certain parts.
Mhm.
I
Like this is a vibe that I liked because it's just unsettling from start to finish. And it's just varying degrees of unsettling.
and I think that's my thing is that's acceptable for me if I like the atmosphere it's building and the atmosphere for doesn't do it for me. So that
You were just
you
bored.
well no, I'm not bored, but like with Hereditary it's so oppressive and then like Midsummer is like it's like lying to you. It's like everything's beautiful
Mhm.
and pretty, but like there's like this underlying darkness.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like I just want the darkness and you get it, but I think that ultimately I didn't even realize that until you said that. I think ultimately that's my thing is like the vibe isn't there for me.
Gotcha. It's all there for me. And
Yeah, me
that's like
too.
you mentioned you don't like, Nick, the like how it flips from like it's unsettling and like it's lying to you. I personally really like movies like that.
No, it's not that I don't like that it flips.
I'm okay, I'm not saying that you don't, but in contrast, that's something that I enjoy.
Yeah, I get you.
Mhm. Would you have liked it better if they had done it during the winter? If it was midwinter? That way it's
Um,
darker?
I honestly
Was it the
realist
light?
no. Realistically, I think what would have done it for because it is a beautiful movie. I
Mhm.
think it's beautifully shot. Like there are some shots in that movie that are like 10 out of 10. I think what would have done it if it was like truncated a little tighter, because it does just kind of draw on and on for me. And like that first half of the movie is really fucking dry, and it just doesn't do it for me. And obviously, yes, the beginning of the movie, but beyond that, like there's a lot of things that I just I'd rather watch something else. That's it.
Oh. The whole first part, yes, the very beginning. And
Very
Dustin,
depressing.
please speak up because once again, I'm speaking from like a women's point of view. So I see this I feel like I see this movie so differently than Nick does.
You're every woman.
Really?
What? What?
That's
I didn't know
I'm
that.
There
every
it
woman.
I don't know.
Um,
I'm not the most macho man ever. I'm kind of an effeminate dude, so I don't know. I probably saw it the same way you
gotcha. All right. Well, that's
did.
good to know.
Yeah.
Because like the dynamic between Danny and her boyfriend at the beginning where like he doesn't want to be there and she's trying
Oh.
so hard to like keep him close, like all of that is so unsettling and heartbreaking.
Hmm.
I my heart like it just swells for Danny and I just want her
Yeah.
to be happy.
I hate it when people fall for douchebags. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
you
hard to watch.
you also related too much to her.
I did, which is
So
why I want to hear more people's opinions because I see myself in her in a
you
lot of
literally I
ways.
remember that episode and you just being like fucking trauma triggered
Yeah.
so much.
I was like,
Oh,
I
by the
am
shitty boyfriend?
Danny.
Yeah.
Or the shitty ex-husband.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just I remember like and I just remember having conversations that were like X, Y, and Z and all this stuff, and I was
Yeah.
just like, it was a movie.
Just talk to get it out.
Yeah.
But
Well,
then
yeah,
like the
kind
revenge at the end is just like it's so beautiful. Like, yeah, go be the May Queen.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. I guess it kind of hit home with me that I'm not trying to get dark or anything, but there's some suicide stuff that I dealt with when I was younger, and I guess that kind of put me in her position too.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
like I for me, I I did not know this. I'm a macho guy, it turns out. Dustin just gave me that revelation. I did not
You
know
want me to
this.
sing the song?
Yes.
Please.
Nacho,
Macho,
Nacho
macho
Man.
man.
I changed it to Nacho, but
Yes,
the
the
popcorn
popcorn
scene just
scene.
happened. Yep.
And you audibly gasped.
Oh, yeah. And maybe it came in my pants a little bit.
It's in my shoe.
You'll
But
never eat popcorn the same again.
no.
Nope.
But so yeah, that's our top 10. Starting from the bottom, we got Mandy, Lost Highway, The Ritual, Nosferatu, The Void, Evil Dead 2, Hereditary, The Thing, When Evil Lurks, and Midsummer. Something I do want to point out though, okay? Midsummer at 1, Hereditary at 4. It's the only director that has 2 movies on this list, and they're in our top 5. So,
Cool.
and I think if those were both movies that you both picked. So, what I would say is if you've seen one of them and haven't seen the other one, you got to. Like, if you love one, you will at least like the other one. They didn't make my top 10. That's it. Because my top 10 is a bunch of fucking Videodrome. It's like,
Yeah.
like that's the kind of shit that like makes my top 10. So, if do we want to go over just our top 10s just real quick? Just we don't have to
Sure.
go into detail, but just kind of give our list. So, Tasha, what's your top 10? Do you have it up in front of you?
I do. Before I do that, I feel like I learned a lot about both of you when I saw your guys' top 10. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Mine is starting from the bottom.
Yep.
Oculus, Strangers, Ready or Not, Infinity Pool, The Dark and the Wicked, Train to Busan, When Evil Lurks, Hereditary, Nosferatu, and Midsummer.
So you went from the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I had Maniac, but I replaced that with Troll 2, um, Dead
Oh,
Alive, which was another one you introduced me to, Nick, and thank you. Jason X, The Witch, Alien, Hereditary, The Thing, The Ritual, Midsummer, Evil Dead 2.
hell yeah. And then mine, no surprise to anybody. Long Legs, 7, Reanimator, Talk to Me, Videodrome, Mandy, Lost Highway, The Thing, When Evil Lurks, and The Motherfucking Void. Woo!
I need to
So,
watch that again if that's your number one, man.
dude, it's a cozy watch for me. It just basically does all these different movies that I like. It just does it all at once. It's like Hellraiser. It's like The Thing. It's like and just smash it all together. There you go. It's The
Mhm.
Void. Who needs to watch 4 movies when we got The Void at home? So that's our top 10 of the 100 films that we have covered so far. So hopefully we cover another 100 films, and we'll have
Yeah.
another list in a couple years on that. But now it's time to start episode 101 for next
Please
week.
let it be good. Please let it be good.
It is Troll 2 again.
Ah!
Roll 1.
It's Karate
Troll
Man.
one.
We're watching Karate Man. No, we will be watching Terrified, not Terrifier, Terrified, which is directed by Damien Rugna of When Evil Lurks. So, Argentinian film. It's
In
going.
Spanish?
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to be in. It's going to be subtitled stuff. I believe it's on Shudder and the like, but that is what we will be covering for next week. So, for Pot of the Dead, I am Nicholas.
I'm Dustin.
I am Natasha.
Come back and listen to us, or else.